But yeah, let's start pumping into research. We need to start working on that if we want to get to our quest. But we're 2 of 7 in military conflict now. Ooh, interesting. Okay. 5 of 7 in magic victory, and our score is dropping, sadly. Okay. This game looks awesome. Wishlisted it, and waiting for my compy upgrade and a sale. Well, I hope that both of those things come to you very soon. Closer to magic. Build improvements quest. 3 improvements. Build 3 improvements. Conduit. I can't build them yet, though. Distinguished envoy of the Aavak's council appears before you. After the required formalities, she states her business. Your Eminence, you know us Aavak's are as a proud and illustrious people. We seek to elevate ourselves from the worldly muck of this realm. The envoy smirks. We wish to better understand the ways of magic. Over time, we even might augment our kin with the powerful flows of the astral sea. If you support our quests to grow closer to the magic currents, we kindly request you construct more conduits. I don't know how to do that. Magic doesn't suit you simple Aavak's, but farming does. You decline this quest. All cities of the Aavak's of your empire lose 17 stability, but we receive a bunch of food. Or I decide what to build on my lands. Shakal Dragonis. 45 months. My goodness, dude. 4 almost years. I know, right? That is wild. Thank you so much for the support. Alright, I will entertain your request. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but your army is trespassing due to external changes. If you move your army out of the domain in this turn, you will not incur relations penalty. Okay. That's just annoying. Alright. Oh, that's ultra annoying. Oh, there we go. Okay. You may continue your exploration from this point. Sure. Wizard's Bond. I'm okay with that. Message received. Nope, not looking to do anything more with you. Other rulers have started a war. They are just constantly fighting. And here I am, being a good Aavak, not getting into scraps. The embodiment of peace I am. I've only got 25 turns to do that one. I haven't had a chance to try out the multiplayer, I'm afraid, so I couldn't comment on how that's shaping up at the moment. You're at war with an awful lot of people. People that otherwise I am at peace with. Decline. You may not be so different after all. Your actions are promising. By all means, continue. Okay, personal preference for your actions of empires that are at war. This improves. So they're happy that we're at war. God damn it. Oh, she got defeated. Oh, she was full on attacking the main base over there. Oh. Produce an obelisk. Finally got a positive mana. Oh my lord, took a while. Although at this point I could now afford to... But it's 14 mana to upkeep. Why? Ugh. You gotta have a lot of mana to be able to run with undead, it seems. I need more mana bearing areas. I think that would give me a ability to get mana. So with that, nothing around here offers that though, and there's no easy way of making sure that happens either. Could pop down a farm. A farm there, farm here. 2 quarries. Lumber mill, maybe? Or a mine? We'll go with a forest, actually. There we go. That'll give us a couple of bonuses. But I definitely need to bring more money in, because my money acquisition is garbage right now.
Race transformations are costly but powerful spells. They alter a race of which you are the keeper, granting them powerful, permanent bonuses.
Ensure transformations are exclusive, so each race may only have one. Minor transformations are weaker, but they have no such limitation. Nope, decline. Leaf skin. Alright, don't really care for you, but I would like Soulfire because I can then use some of these souls to actually do some interesting stuff. At this point, I would like to go for... Ooh, my goodness, that's very expensive. But we are at least producing a decent chunk of points now. This is almost bullying. I was a level 3 vampire spider, though. That was a fully grown one. But that has given us food and mana to Albedo. And then a bunch of extra mana. Can we not get up there? Oh, we should be able to. I think... Yeah, we should be able to embark and then go around. There's more mana over there. I mean, I could just drop a city down here if I wanted to. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing to have a city in the underground. Assuming that I can. Ah, no, I think you have to have some sort of... Oh, no, I could drop one. But I believe you might need some sort of, like, cave adaptation sort of thing in order to be able to make that work. Something just changed. Many allies and enemies I have in this realm. I'm glad that you seem to want the former. My alignment changed to good? How? Changed from neutral to good. Effects. Plus 100 relation with 3 cities and rulers that have neutral or better alignment. Random events that occur have a 10% chance to be positive. How is it increasing? No recent evil actions, no recent evil actions, recent events, and no recent evil actions. So I'm just constantly adding more good by not being evil. That's not how good works. You aren't good just because you aren't evil. My lord. Arcane Institute has been produced. Very nice. I swear. That isn't how it works. Victor Meadow. Both of these need something that I don't have right now to improve them. Well, let's get this on the go. Get more food coming in. Yeah, we are good cannibals, that's true. We're very good at eating people. Propose alliance. These are the strongest possible relations one can have. Both rulers need to agree to a defensive pact first. Alright. But what does it give? It doesn't really explain, but sure, okay. We'll go with it. I am glad to see the bonds we have forged are stronger. Let us work towards a brighter age for both of us. Magic materials. You've got Fireforged Stone and Astral Dew. Staff of the Magi. Assassin's Dagger. White Wolf. The equipment will be transferred. What is it, though? Very fast movement. Cavalry unit. Oh, right. It's actually a mount. Very well. Assassin's Dagger. Sure. I mean, that would give me the ability to equip a shield. Okay. Thank you. New Empire development skill. Chaos Empire skill. Gain 3 gold per unit tier of the units killed in... Oh, that would actually be quite nice. Instantly gain 1000 mana. Spells can now be cast on the first turn. All cities in your empire instantly gain 1 population. That should be held until I've got more. Completing a province annexation summons an animal unit under your control depending on the province. Now that does sound good. Let's grab that. And we can now annex a new area. Ho ho. Now what was it that we wanted here? We wanted another quarry. So, quarry it is. And we got a Gore Tusk, which is costing us 16. Oh my god. But it is a really awesome unit, let's be honest with ourselves. And that now means that we can build a monolith after that. Oh no, we can't. I still need a conduit. Ugh. What the heck are you? You are a very high risk. Okay, so they've got 2 tier 1s, 2 tier 2s, the Flow Serpents, and then the Mage Bane, mythic unit, a powerful unit that doesn't conform to a particular fighting style. Devour a Mind. Target enemy unit has a 100% chance of becoming afflicted with insanity. If successful, attacker gains plus 10 maximum hit points and plus 2 resistance until the end of the battle. If unsuccessful, target sustains 8 lightning damage, fire damage, and frost damage. This unit is uncontrollable and will attack random units within a certain range. Dear God, that thing is terrifying. Why do you even exist? Disapprove so mightily. That's a tier 4, yeah. It's a tier 4 elite. So yeah, between both of my groups, I would have enough to possibly take it on, but ugh, I would want to bring 3 armies down for that, just because why risk it otherwise, you know? But yeah, we could drop a little something down here, maybe. Little outpost. Rite of Autumn. From the tangled depth of the wilds near your city, Albedo, the crackling song of an autumn fairy entices you. Come, bless the land with apples, let the harvest rest, the spoils for all to grapple. Feed bear, bird, fay, and nest. It is asking for this year's harvest to nurture the creatures of the world. Will you make that sacrifice? No growth for 2 turns, natural boon. Your communion with the forces of nature strengthened your rule, temporarily increasing city stability for all your cities. The strength of this effect scales up with higher nature empire affinity. Use some of the harvest instead to carry favour with the Autumn Fairy. You gain an Autumn Fairy unit. Tier 3 unit, but no, I think we'll go ahead and work with that. I would consider your course of action deeply unwise, Bobby, especially if you want to avoid vexing me. You don't like many alliances. I've got one. We may not be so different after all. We may not be so different after all. Let it be known that Rena the Golden has crossed me. My lord. Can't afford anything else, so I'm just going to need to build up some money for a bit. Soulfire is done. Oh! Time for a new tome. Nice. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dr. Blackjacket. That's awful, mate. They said, I'm so bummed out. I waited a month for this to come out, and now my crappy laptop can't run it properly. The lake vacation was really nice, 51. Thanks for asking. Okay. Well, we've got Tome of Scrying, Tome of... I think we're going to give this choice out to El Hazaret. So, would you like us to go for material? Nature affinity, material affinity, chaos affinity, astral affinity, shadow affinity, or order affinity? I'm not against going for nature affinity, but I would prefer to go with one of the others. Shadow affinity, okay. Okay, so we've got the Tome of Necromancy. Create advanced undead creatures and gain ways to collect more souls. Specialize in buffs and healing for undead units. The Tome of the Doom Herald. Torment your enemies with morale-reducing effects and by exploiting enemies with low morale. Joy Siphoners, Cruel Weaponry, Cause Despair, and Prelude of Doom, and Summon Banshee. Doom Depth Trench. Special Province. Reach alignment level below neutral. No. But, I mean, maybe. Hero gains 30% damage against units with a morale of low or worse. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. This one gives a Necromancer. I think I'm going to make an executive decision here. We're going to go for the Necromancer one. But Necrotic Magic grants attacks of a base 60% chance of inflicting decaying, a damage over time effect that prevents the unit from gaining health. It's quite nice. Restore Undead. Restore 20 hit points to all undead units in the target friendly army. Rotting Explosion. Target friendly zombies unit explodes, dealing 15 frost damage, 15 blight damage, and applying decaying with a base 90% chance to enemy units within 2 hex radius. Raise Zombies. Combat summon spell. Raise target corpse in 1 hex radius as zombies that die at the end of combat. And then the Necromancer, which is a level 4. A level 3 unit. Necromancer strengthening the undead and create them from corpses. Strengthen the undead. So they've got Frost Blast, which does 20 damage. Corpse Eating. Raise Undead. Friendly undead corpse is revived with 60% of its total hit points. Non-undead corpse is raised as a zombie. And Strengthen Undead. Hastened. Unit gains fast movement. You'll get Soul Harvest. A tome. This is a tome passive. After winning a battle, gains souls based on the number of enemies killed. Unlocks the ability to animate city ruin and to animate skeleton units in your city and heroes in your crypt as your undead servants. What? Remnants of a city can be rebuilt into a city for a cost. Oh. Huh. Soul Well. Counts as a research post. +3 mana per adjacent research post or conduit. Must be built on an acquired province. +3 souls, but that would actually give me a source of souls. An unholy leader. While army leader, non-hero undead units in the army have +10% damage. Okay, I think we're going to go with this. Necromancy it is. Animals plus undead plus horde sounds fun.
Healers of all, as they have the power to cure the greatest ailment itself, death. Some will fear such an existence, but what healing ritual doesn't have its side effects? There is also a grim yet satisfying efficiency in recycling your fallen. When your army succumbs, raise them again.
The greenest of all technologies. Corpse recycling. Oh, we're going to immediately start learning Necromancer. Albedo needs something, but I can't afford to do anything here. This is the problem with having a completely random land. Is that we don't really have a guarantee of things being in the right place. What the heck are you? You're also quite terrifying, my lord. So Albedo's not going to get anything for a while. Soulfire is now researched. We've already selected Necromancer, sorry. Let me just double check that. Orders required. We're going to go down and say hello to you in particular. Yep. Oh, I really want to attack you, but I want 3 armies before I do that. Even this is not an easy battle for us. There's a level 4 there, a phase beast. Phase. Caster moves to target hex, so it can just move around. And also, is it... Upon sustaining damage, this unit teleports to a random location within 2 hexes. But, is it invisible? Not sure. I need to get another... Oh, okay, the dragons are releasing units. PT has been broken. Okay. Okay. I would like to cast Leaf Skin. Just because I can. This group may need to go up there and deal with them. So I'm going to move them up there now. My lord, they move fast along those roads. While that's going on... let's get some more money coming in. Need a research post to even build this. This would count as a conduit. Oh, actually, these two would balance together. I'm not sure where I want to put it. But I could have them together. The Mystic Abbey and the Soul Well, built in the same place, would actually count. And they would bounce off each other. So it's not the best use, but it is a use I could make happen. See, one thing I don't necessarily want to do is fight that. Well, I wish I had more... Yeah, I need more cities, basically. So that I could have my units gain experience, but... let's get the market boosted so that we've got a better gold income. Your troops engage the Phase Beast and other ethereal entities, but instead of responding, they simply wait, looking confused. Expressions of despair and turmoil wash over the features of the shimmering beings. Rather than displaying hostility, they seem helpless and bewildered by some unseen plight. Will you allow the pitiful Phase Beast and other beings to leave this world behind? Or will you attack? Transport them to the Astral Sea. Ah, I'm so close. I almost had enough if I hadn't cast that spell. Okay, grant them mercy. But we do need to go up. Up we go. And out to deal with that. And then we need to come back, clear you, and also do that quest. So I've got a couple of things to do, to be fair. What have we got over here? I've got a Steel Shaper, Warlock, and a Night Guard. There was no need for extras there. Damn it. Rewards. Leather armor. And a bunch of mana. Okay. If only we'd done that one first. Right. Okay, so we've got leather armor for the first time. Grants +1 defense. Okay. Oh. Oh, the Assassin's Dagger is an augment. Oh. I wanted it to be a one-handed weapon, but okay. Well, folks, it's 5:20 AM and I'm starting to get a little tired. Oh, my lord, I've been streaming for 6.5 hours. Okay, I can confirm this game, for all of the people being like, is this Civ? I can confirm at least one similarity with Civ. You know, aside from the other similarities you can see for yourselves. This game is the embodiment of one more turn. Frustratingly. It will be tea time shortly, yes. Very much so. Built conduits. I really need zones over here or down below to be able to do that. Hopefully we can make it happen. We'll see. Really, you scarpered? Apparently so. Okay, get back to your base then. Same with you. As for you, get down here. I am not strictly speaking against this. Alright. Negotiate. I would like to see what items you got. You got a Staff of Decay, a Cosmic Orb, a Locket of Channeling, some miscellaneous, grants 10 combat casting points at the start of battle. No use to me. Staff of Decay, Bleeding, decaying. I mean, that's kind of a cool item to be fair, but no. Is there perhaps some way for me, like, trading for items in any way? I can sell stuff. But there's no way of me buying stuff, sadly. Not that I've seen, anyway. Okay. Well, let's go find out what's up here. Okay, that's a bit of a bigger army. 638. Arbalast, shield. You know what? I think we're up to it. Let's go. See how it goes. We would lose one arcane guard. I disapprove. Alright then. Well, the defenders over there, and the long-range attackers are on that side. Very well. What did we get? Nice. Gortusk Matriarch. Deeply approve of that one. And we've got some worms, that's fine. Actually, again, I should have moved them forward first. Silly of me not to. Oh. They're being much more gentle with their movements. Hit them for a little bit, hit them for a bit more. Let's have a look at you. Got decent resistance. Seeker arrows, sneaky. Okay. Now I want you to get a bit closer. I want you to get all the way over there. Same with you. Slither you up a bit. Fend. You can already hit for a little bit. Wow, they are oh, it's because they're bolstering, that's why. Let's do it. Okay, 2 of them are burning at least. I can use this. I don't know what happened over there, but get a little bit more damage. 66% chance of bleeding. Your tier 3. Yeah, let's go for the tier 3. Of course you miss. I'm starting to wonder if you'll ever hit. Don't need that yet. I wanted to boost their defenses a bit. You can move up, and I don't think you can actually hit anything now, but you can boost the Quill Beast. I should have done that first. Again, I'm making these attacks out of order, which is very silly. Oh, you can reach that far. Interesting. Very interesting. That'll hurt a lot, to be fair. It'll hurt a lot more with that. Let's make it so that you are automatically flanked. Let's go for a regular attack. Nice hits. Take them out. Let's get... I've got heal for now. Somewhat of a distressing situation to be in. Let's have a charge. Just go up and attack them from the back there, maybe? I'll take down some of their health if I can first. That was actually a really nice hit. Do the same again. And again. Oh, finally we actually hit them. Took us long enough to be able to get a single attack that hit properly. There we go, they're down. Now, you could conceivably do a charge there, but there's no point because they've got like yeah, their sword and shield would... Well, actually no, they wouldn't stop that. Think about it. So I'm gonna eat this corpse. Get some health back. For now, that'll be very useful. Go up there and hold that line. I should probably have moved in there, to be perfectly honest, for the better defense. We'll see how this plans out. Uh-oh. No! Damn it! I clearly didn't check out your abilities well enough. What was it that you did there? It was Dark Surge. Deals damage to enemies in a 2-hex cone. Deals double damage to units with a negative status effect. Ouch. That was a massive loss. No, we're not going to retry that. That wasn't me misunderstanding how something worked. That was me simply not paying enough attention to how something worked. Annoyingly, my heals are back online. Should have been great just a few moments ago. Let's go in there, do the flanking. Should have really tried to take this one down. I'm not... No, I'm not Chica's chance. It's fine. I could just melt you a bit with that. I think we're going to. You can use overcharge as well. Do it again. Take care of you. Yeah, sure. Well, the problem here is I'm going to have to move out of range of you in order to attack properly. It is a kind of a pain. So I'll take an attack of opportunity, but you're really not going to do enough damage to me to make it not worth moving. Yeah, the game does have a built-in save. So if you like, this is the thing. The way I've always presented it, if it frustrates you too much, like if playing the game and having a loss like that frustrates you to the point that you no longer enjoy the game, then go ahead and keep playing until you get a perfect result, or at least one that doesn't result in you losing a high tier unit. But I actually enjoy those kinds of moments. It gives meaning to the game for me. So rather than someone suggesting for me to replay it because I lost something just due to a tactical mistake on my part, I would instead say that that would be robbing me of the enjoyment of getting better at the game. Because that's effectively what I'm doing when I say, no, I don't save scum. I enjoy playing through the game and overcoming those kinds of difficulties. And having a big loss like that is kind of part of the story for me. It's kind of part of the narrative. That was a lot of mana there. Also, this makes room in my army for a higher tier unit like a Necromancer. Punisher's Halberd. This would disable the secondary on the mount, which I'm not looking for. First strike plus two extra retaliations? Dear Lord. That is more than a little bit amazing. Let's go ahead and build this outpost here. Or on the next turn at the least. Yeah, I enjoy overcoming the game by cheating, says Truth Steal the Light. Different structure, different folks. Exactly, that's what I just said. If playing the game the way I would play it would frustrate you, then don't play it that way. Excuse me. Right, let's go ahead and decide. Unholy Leader? No, we don't want that one. Not for this particular unit. This is more of a an animal-focused hero. I mean, I'm probably going to end up stacking some reasonably high-level units in this army, so dropping that upkeep even more would be very nice. Currently, upkeep is 184. Thunk. And confirm. There we go. That just gained us a solid 7 points there. How is Age of Wonders 4 so far? Not hugely familiar with the series. Mostly just played Shadow Magic. I'm really enjoying it myself. John D. Sometimes our losing helps us learn, and redoing it just helps us learn better. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you feel that helps you learn, like not having a punishing consequence for failure, then sure. I'm the sort of person who didn't want to beat Prince of Persia by repetition. Just constantly replaying a level until I could do it perfectly by muscle memory. I got the most fun out of, sometimes sloppily, completing it on the first time. Because it honed a different kind of response. It's the kind of the difference between, like, you know, I don't know, getting good at a single boss in Dark Souls to the point where you can defeat that boss flawlessly every time, just through parrying, and just having like a more generalist skill set so that you can approach even a novel encounter and have a good chance of getting through it. Does precision actually improve your unit's ability to hit things? Yes. Yes, it does. And that's a good point. Maybe I should look into that soon. Right. Leaf skin is ready. Now, let's have a look at how this changes. Currently, we've got fur. on our characters transform.